Testing, testing.
Whether they were even needed or not.
That's not mine.
Testing. Testing. We're going to go ahead and get going. So if we could quiet down a little bit. So good morning, everyone, and welcome on behalf of Custer School District Board of Education. It is my honor to welcome you to the dedication of our new career and technical education building. At this time, would everyone rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Today marks an important milestone for our district and our community. The facility represents years of planning, partnership, and a shared belief that our students receive learning opportunities that prepare them for success in a career in higher education and in life. As a board member, we are proud to support programs that open doors for students, programs that ignite passions, build real-world skills, and strengthen the futures of our communities. This building will serve for generations of learners, and it stands as a testament to what can be accomplished when educators, families, community leaders, and policymakers work together. We look forward to seeing this building come alive with creativity, innovation, and learning. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us, and welcome. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Tim Frederick, Superintendent of Custer School District.
Good morning. On behalf of the Custer School District, our staff, our students, our Board of Education, thank all of you for joining us this morning for the dedication of our new career and technical education building. Today marks more than opening up a new facility. It is a living reflection of our district's mission to educate every student to his or her potential. This building stands as a commitment to that mission, creating opportunities for students to gain real-world skills, explore future careers, and unlock their individual talents. This is a place where potential will be realized, where confidence will be built, and where futures will be shaped. Governor Larry Roden could not be here today. However, he did ask me to share some words with the Custer School District as he himself understands the importance of this day. So I will read the letter to you. Custer School District, congratulations on the grand opening of your new career and technical education building. I wish I could be with you in person to celebrate this milestone. As a welder by trade, technical education is a special place in my heart. I've had the honor of visiting all South Dakota technical colleges. I'm glad to see our high schools opening more pathways for students to pursue their dream careers at an early age. My goal as governor is to keep South Dakota open for opportunity, especially when it comes to unlocking opportunities for our young folks. Our students are the future. State and nation facilities like this equip them with the skills and resources they need to thrive. To all the students in attendance, your generation is capable of incredible things. An old pastor of mine used to say, don't wait for doors to open. Check the doors and see if they're locked. I encourage you to look for opportunities, even if they're challenging or uncomfortable. Check the doors. More of them will be unlocked than you might think. God bless. Best wishes. Very well, Governor. Projects like this require vision, persistence, and community that believes deeply in its schools. I want to thank the Board of Education for their vision and support throughout this process. I also want to express our appreciation for past board members, past administrators, such as Mr. Knopfel. These individuals have had great fortitude and tremendous grit to move projects like this forward. I also want to thank the architects, contractors, and the many individuals whose expertise, dedication to this vision into reality. More importantly, we want to thank the communities of the school district. Your trust, your support, your belief in the importance of preparing our students for tomorrow's opportunities makes achievements like this possible. Students for generations will walk through these doors, motivated and empowered to reach their full potential. Let me recognize a few of these organizations that have helped make this a reality. The South Dakota Department of Education, over $500,000 in grant funds support this project from the Workforce Development Grant and the Innovation Grant in South Dakota. With us here today is Dr. Joseph Graves. Dr. Joseph Graves and his team in the South Dakota Department of Education, it's their leadership, their commitment to student success that guides statewide efforts to support relevant learning to help our students have not only success in school, but success in life. For this, we are very grateful. I also want to recognize Western Dakota Technical College, Dean Kurtz Construction, the folks at the City of Custer, Custer Area Economic Development, Monument Health, Chamber, Custer Dental Studio, Lunchtime Solutions, Custer Ambulance Service, and many others as they've been very helpful throughout this project. I also feel it's necessary to thank all the teachers. Thank you, first of all, for your incredible patience through this project. Career clusters of architecture and construction, arts, AP, technology, communication, health science, hospitality and tourism, information technology, manufacturing, and more have been incredible in offering their expertise. It's truly the commitment of these teachers and the gifts that they now have that will ignite the curiosity and the drive for students moving forward. Thank you, teachers, for being your best. At this time, it's my honor to welcome the GOP Majority Leader, Senator John Thune. It's a real privilege today to welcome someone who has been steady and been trusted advocate for South Dakota, for education, and for the South Dakota values. Senator Thune understands the unique needs of communities like ours and has consistently worked to make sure our schools have the resources they need to help students thrive. He has been a true champion for impact aid, standing up for funding that supports schools affected by federal aid. He has also been a strong supporter of NAFIS, recognizing how important it is that federally impacted schools have a place support. His leadership, his advocacy, and his long-standing commitment to South Dakota and the students of South Dakota are deeply appreciated. We are truly honored to have him here with us today to celebrate this important milestone. Please welcome Senator John.
Good morning. Thank you. Great to be in Wildcat country. Come on. Thank you, Frederick. It really is for inviting me to be part of today's ceremony. Congratulations on the completion of this great facility, this new career and technical education building. And as Dr. Frederick pointed out, we've worked through the years a lot. Mark Arnold came out on a regular basis with the Impact Aid Group to support federally impacted school districts. And we worked hard for years to make sure that that support continues to be there. But I don't think I can overstate the importance of career and technical education to South Dakota. And it's by the fantastic programs that has already been noted by Dr. Frederick that we have across South Dakota in our high schools and our tech schools across the state. Projects like this one here in Custer that invest in our state's CTE workforce demonstrate the importance of that collaboration between schools, local businesses, and government across our communities. CTE programs provide students with the foundation to become our state's future innovators, job creators, and business leaders. So the critical investment that we're celebrating today is going to pay dividends for the long term and help grow our economy and shape all the students who walk these halls as they conquer the challenges ahead. I'm very optimistic about the bright future for the Custer School District. All the folks who are here today have supported this effort. Thank you. I'll say to all the students who are out here, it's about your future. I come from a long line of educators. You know, I'm from a little town east of here a ways called Murdo. You go to Sioux Falls, you take the interstate, you drive right past it, stop and support the local economy. They would appreciate that. But I'm grateful for all the opportunities I got growing up in Murdo. I had great teachers, administrators, and coaches that have marked me for life. I am enormously grateful for growing up in a small town, attending a small school, and all the things that I got to do as a result of that. My dad was a coach. He was a teacher. He was the athletic director, and he drove the bus. So there wasn't anywhere I could go to get away from my dad. And my mom was the school librarian. So our lives kind of revolved around the school. And when I was growing up, attending what was Monroe and now Jones County High School, I never anticipated I would be doing what I'm doing today. But the good Lord opened some doors along the way. And I would say to all young people here, sometimes you're looking down the highway of life and you're thinking about what am I going to do? Where do I go to school? What kind of a job am I going to have? Do I want to start a family? As you're thinking through those decisions, sometimes the door will crack open. Don't be afraid to push it open and see what's on the other side. Because if it hadn't been for an encounter I had with an elected person when I was a freshman in high school, I'm certain I could be doing what I'm doing today. I was a freshman in high school. We were playing a basketball tournament, the Jones County Invitational Tournament, something that we still to this day continues out in my hometown of Murdo. We played on a Friday night against Stanley County, and I got into the game. I was a freshman. I was playing ball. I got into the game. I had 6 attempts at the free throw line. I made 5. So anyway, we had to play again on Saturday night, and Saturday afternoon, I'm in the department store down on Main Street, and I was at the checkout counter buying something, and a guy in the line behind me taps me on the shoulder. He says, "I noticed you missed him last night." And I'm like, "Who is this smart aleck?" You know, I made 5 out of 6. I'm a freshman, great, right? And he introduced it to this Congressman Jim. That was my first exposure to a political figure. In that relationship, he kind of started to follow my sports career. I started paying a little more attention to politics. Spin forward a few years. I got out of graduate school at the University of South Dakota. I get a call from his office. By this time, he's in the United States and asked me if I was interested in coming out and working in his office in Washington. Never saw that one coming. My wife, who's grew up in a farming community in eastern South Dakota, just got married. We didn't want to stay in South Dakota, but when that offer came along, we were like, you know what, this is kind of something. We'll do it for a couple of years. It'd be great to have on a resume. But as it turned out, we moved out there 4.5 years, got an opportunity to come back to South Dakota. And when the timing and the opportunity were right, decided, maybe I would take a shot at running for office myself. And I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to serve South Dakota in the job I have today. But that was one of those things that just kind of came along that I wasn't expecting. I guess the only thing I would say to everybody here today is make sure that you, when these opportunities come along, look for places to plug in and serve. I would say just whatever you do, and everybody here is wired differently. We all have different skill sets. We all have different interests, and the good Lord gifts us differently. But take those skill sets and those gifts and those talents that you've been given in whatever field that is, put it to their highest and best use, and commit to excellence, to doing the best you can at everything you do, and be a difference maker. We need more difference makers in this country today. And so I would say to all you students out there, as you look down that highway of life, thinking about what I'm going to do next, commit yourselves to excellence, commit yourself to a life of character. Somebody's defined character is what you do when nobody else is looking. Those are the things that are going to stay with you. Those are the things that matter. And you can have a lot of talent, but if you don't have character to go with it, you're at the end of life, when all the charm and looks are gone, all that's left is character. And so character qualities, develop those character qualities, commit your lives to excellence, and look for opportunities and ways to serve other people. The most fulfilled people I know in life aren't the people who have the most money or the best cars, the best titles, or influence or things like that. It's the people who are always looking for an opportunity to serve others around them and make it the most. You don't have to do that in service or public life. You can serve in lots of ways every single day. You might have an elderly person in your neighborhood that in the winter months needs help shoveling the sidewalk, or in the summer months needs help mowing the lawn. Or maybe you've got a sibling or a classmate who got a bad grade on a test and having a bad day. You can come up alongside them and just tell them, we're going to get through this together. Just look for things day in and day out where you can be different makers in other people's lives. And I would say, too, to the young people here, today. I know we've all got them. We didn't have anything like this when I was growing up. But those little iPhones you have, things that you get addicted to, it's an addiction. Set that thing down and interact with people. Look at the people around you. Look for opportunities to get to know them on a personal level. Too often today we're addicted to our technology. I don't think that's a good thing for young people. I don't think it's a good thing for older people, for adults. We're all addicted to those things. There's actually a medical condition these days called text neck that people get from looking down all the time. We need to be looking up. Look at the people around you and look at the world around you and think of things that you can do to make the world around you better. So I just want to encourage the young people here today. It's great for me to be back here in Custer. I actually ran into yesterday Lance Luchins. Anybody remember the Luchins family from around here? It takes you back a few years. I told him I was going to be out in Custer tomorrow, so he'll send his greetings too. But just know we're pulling for you. We want to be good partners at the federal level. Work with your school administrators, people who serve on your school, your teachers. Have great appreciation for the people who serve in education. They are serving causes that are greater than themselves because they're investing in all of your future. And so thank you for the chance to be with you today. Congratulations on this great facility. When I was taking industrial arts in high school, everything was we had to overhaul a lawnmower engine. And I actually, in the woodworking class, built an end table that I still have today for skills that you can use for your entire life. And that's why career in tech ed is so important, because they're skill sets that make you a living, but they're also skill sets that make a difference. And so congratulations on this accomplishment for all the people who work to make it happen, and continue doing what you're doing. Be difference makers out there. May God bless this school district, and may He bless the community of Custer, our great state, and our great country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator Thune, for those great words of wisdom. Hopefully, our student body is listening. This building represents more than new classrooms and updated equipment. It represents opportunity. It represents a commitment to preparing every student to reach his or her potential, and it reflects the vision, the collaboration, and the perseverance of an entire community. To our partners, our educators, and everyone who's played a role, thank you. Your support ensures that our students will step into a future with confidence, equipped with skills, equipped with credentials, experiences that they need to thrive in an ever-changing landscape. And so now, at this time, I want to invite our guests, board members, dignitaries to join us in the front for the official ribbon cutting. This ribbon cutting symbolizes both a culmination and a beginning, it's the closing of the chapter on construction, and it's the opening of the door to possibilities for our students. So again, thank you for attending. Please join us in celebrating the next step of the Custer School District as we open the doors to our new career and development building. Thank you for attending. High school kids, middle school kids, I'm guessing we're going to third period. If you want to hang around a little bit and maybe have some conversations with some people here in the back, at this time we do the ribbon cutting. Thank you for attending. That's up to you guys. Want to do that? Move this. You guys want to do that?